Hello, intactivists! In the news this week, we have Intact America, Unaltered, Intact Global, Intaction, and much more news coming up. In POTS news, our POTS e-commerce program got matched 25x. It's officially over. We got $33.14, which was raised to $828.50. We were hoping to get $60 raised, but for 6 intactivists that partook and some other allies of Prevail over the system, that is pretty good. In the video special, we reflected on how well POTS did this year. Definitely check it out and let me know how you think POTS did this year, and take what our goals are and let us know what we did well and what we could do better for next year. I almost guarantee you no other intactivist group will be asking you this, how you think they are doing, because they probably don't really want your feedback all that much. But here at POTS, we love feedback. So let's reflect on POTS together by going right after the news to that video and make a comment down below. Also, the Tori Caswell got her 4th and final part interview released this Saturday. So if you missed it, definitely go ahead and check that out. Also, there seems to be some confusion in the comments. POTS doesn't take entire clips from others unless you're on the POTS TikTok. That's under different management. I still don't think that's what happens there. I don't think we take any clips from people. Yeah, I don't think we really do that. But there was a part of that interview that did get clipped and actually got shared on the Bloodstained Men's Facebook, which is awesome. So this is right here, the Bloodstained Men and their friends, and we got credited right there.
Told me that,
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like right down there. Caption kind of blocked it a little bit. But anyways, so that's really awesome that the Bloodstained Men went ahead and credited us for this video and shared it. I love to see that Bloodstained Men is evolving. Also guys, there is a PANS meeting Thursday, January 2nd at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So if you are a PANS, make sure you guys definitely go ahead to our Discord and go to it. And if you want to become a PANS, it's really easy. You just donate through our coffee, link down below. And also, hopefully, I'll have the Only PANS donor report ready by January 5th for you guys to go ahead and read. And on to Unaltered news. All right, so recently Unaltered fixed this website. This is the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So this is the Wayback Machine. It was talking about who needs a circumcision, and it was talking about the AAP and how their latest statement on circumcision in 2012 talked about how their report found that evidence that there are potential medical benefits of newborn circumcision, and talked about all the benefits of circumcision and didn't really talk about any of the negatives of circumcision. But anyways, the Unaltered crew came in and they got rid of it. So now there is no mention of the AAP whatsoever. Literally the whole paragraph is gone. So who needs a circumcision right here? No longer who needs a circumcision. So the whole thing is just completely gone. And this is the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So good job Unaltered on getting that changed. That's awesome. All right, and in Intact Global news. So I know Eric Klopper kind of has been missing and no one's really known where he's at. But luckily we had somebody who reached out to Eric Klopper and he replied to this person. Hi, you can let everyone know I am traveling until the new year. So yes, it took me a little longer than normal, but things are still on track. Have a great holiday season and talk soon, Eric. So I guess he will be doing live streams next year, as you guys could probably tell, with it being December 31st. But luckily though, things are still on track with Intact Global, so don't worry. Or maybe you are worried, I don't know. How much do you guys trust Eric Klopper? Let me know down in the comments. All right, and in Intaction news. So Intaction on December 26th posted Team Foreskin in New York City in Union Square, educating and advocating about the benefits of foreskin and harms of circumcision with some of the best intactivists. Now, I don't know if this happened recently. I actually commented, did this happen recently? And I didn't hear anything back. There's no snow at all right here, and they're not wearing any kind of jackets. So that kind of makes me believe that this didn't happen December 26th. But I wanted to put this in the news just in case it did happen. And he did recently go to New York City and advocate for the benefits of foreskin and, did some intactivisms. So let me know if you guys think this actually happened recently or not. I'm not really sure. And if it didn't, I don't know why he's reposting this. And in Intact America news, Intact America has Alan Cummings got skin in the game. Save the date, April 30th, 2025, Poster House, New York City. So Intact America is celebrating Alan's work and his advocacy for sex positivity and the right of all children to keep the natural genitals that nature gave them. Intact America will present him with the inaugural Skin in the Game Award. I didn't even know that Intact America was giving Skin in the Game awards. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this, because I've actually talked with some of my inner circle about this, and definitely a lot of interesting feelings about this award ceremony that's going on. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments about this. But keep in mind, guys, April 30th, 2025 at the Poster House in New York City if you want to go. All right, and Intactivist music fans, I have yet another song for you guys in case you missed it. So Joshua Claridge right here made a song, I'm Against Circumcision. It is pretty awesome. You guys can definitely go ahead and check it out. He released it just 5 days ago. Don't forget to like and comment on it. And yeah, it's really cool. I'll play it for like 15 seconds.
I'm against circumcision. I'm against circumcision. All those morals you threw away, and you also threw away your brain. You're gonna have to get off the drugs. You're gonna have to wake up to a new day.
All right, guys. Yeah, definitely go ahead and check that out if you want to. All right, and in Intact Again podcast news. So the Intact Again podcast has quite a bit of episodes. I've actually never covered them before. It says the Intact Again podcast is an oral history project where we share stories from people who have been circumcised and are working to restore what was taken from them. Our hope is to inspire each other with our collective stories of loss and recovery. New episodes are published the last week of each month. Find us on Reddit. Go ahead and find them on Reddit right there. Anyways, these guys post quite a bit of episodes. This is been from, the latest one was December 26th. The oldest one they have is 22nd June 2024. So this has been going on for about 6 months. They have about 12 episodes. So that's pretty cool if you want to go ahead and check them out and watch their episodes. Also, just in case you missed this, A Shot in the Dark, Season 1, Episode 3, Circumcision Decision. Candace Owens talked about circumcision in the US, and Candace was actually taking the sides of intactivism, which is really awesome, and reveals the disturbing reality of hospitals selling discarded infant foreskins to cosmetic companies. So this is definitely, I think, a win for intactivists. Let me know what you guys think down below, if it's a win or not for you guys. Granted, it didn't get viewed very much with just 4,000 views, but maybe it got bigger somewhere else. And at least it was pro-intact, so that's always good to hear. All right, and on to the Intactivist calendar of the week. So, Bloodstained Men, they have the Louisiana Super Bowl circumcision crisis protest. That will be February 4th through February 10th, so in about a month from now. No dates yet, obviously, because Super Bowl hasn't been decided yet. Bloodstained Men at Genital Integrity Awareness Week. That is set for March 29th through March 30th. This will be at Washington, D.C. They will be doing this for 8 hours a day. So that is super awesome. Saving Our Sons also going to Washington on the West Lawn for Genital Integrity Awareness Week, March 29th through the April 4th. So you can join the Bloodstained Men and Saving Our Sons there. The Intact Conference is slated for March 2025 in Los Angeles, with funds permitting. So we shall see how that holds up here with Eric Lauber running a bit late on things, but we shall see what ends up happening with that. All right, Your Whole Baby, Babies and Bumps in Pittsburgh. This is Sunday, June 22nd, 2025, from 11 a.m. through 4 p.m. Eastern. And also Babies and Bumps in Cleveland, 2025. This is Sunday, September 28th, 2025, 11 a.m. through 4 p.m. All right, and on to the polls of the week. So for this poll of the week, what overall grade would you get POTS this year in accomplishing the goals we have? Give the letter grade. This was inspired by the video reflecting on how well POTS did this year that was released this week. I made the poll myself, so that's why it looks a little different, but a bunch of A's and B's, they were tied at 4. So I'll take it to mean that POTS gets an A-. That's pretty good coming from the same intactivist whose majority vote was 9. When asked how well do you think intactivism is going currently, most of them voted for D, which is horrible. We need a complete intactivism reboot. So that's like an F in my book. So the POTS fans are a critical bunch for sure. They hold it no punches. So getting an A- is pretty good in my book. I mean, that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love it. So yeah, thank you guys for all who voted. Once again, guys, if you don't like how this turned out, please go to my Discord and go vote, because your vote matters. And on to the fundraisers of the week. All right, so Forgin is still picking up a lot of steam. They have raised $81,530 raised for their support for Forgin's human clinical trials. They are 18% away from their $100,000 goal. Unless their monthly donations was pretty high with like $25,000, they're most likely not going to beat their last year amount donated, but we will cover that when they send out their newsletter for next week, most likely. All right, Intaction. Intaction has raised all the money they wanted to with $12,600.30. That's an extra $100 over what they wanted, so that is really awesome. Anthony Squadro and his team will be getting $50,000, which is great to hear. He definitely needs it. It is very stiff competition for the intactivists in New Hampshire, trying to get them to stop funding circumcisions in that state. All right, Unaltered, with their goal of $1,000, they have raised $30 so far, so no change this week at all. Bloodstained Men, they have raised $706 out of their $7,500 goal. That's about 9% of the way raised right now. They got about a month and a half left. Your Whole Baby, no new donations this week, stuck at 17%. Your Whole Baby, once again, this time it's in Pittsburgh and not Cleveland, still stuck at 19%. No new donations this week. All right, Intact Global's fight against genital mutilation. They have been getting consistent donations, which is really awesome. They're at 35% of their goal at $17,250 raised. That is really awesome. So they got about 65% of the way left to go. So this might take a while for Eric Klopper to reach this goal. And again, I think this might have bumped up by $10. The Intact Global Oregon litigation effort. I'm refreshing just in case. Yep, nope, same number, $320. Okay, Intact America. They've gotten $75 this week added. So now they're at $4,125 raised out of $50,000. Still stuck at 8% though. All right, Prevail over the system. With our match, we are at 89% out of our $7,000 goal. Guys, this is it. This is the last day to donate. If you want to donate and prevent graduation, we're going to have to go ahead and see what ends up happening. Of course, we haven't added everything yet. We haven't added the e-commerce funds or the CareBuzz funds. And so it's going to be pretty close, honestly. So if you guys want to help and pitch in and help POTS, this is like the last day too. Definitely, if you have the funds and you want to help POTS, definitely appreciate that. But there is a little bit of pressure. I don't want to say no pressure, but a little bit of pressure. But we'll see what ends up happening. All right. So, yeah. We shall see what ends up happening with this. Also, guys, speaking of the e-commerce program, guys, even though the 25X match is gone, you can still help Intact Global if we get brand new starter shoppers. So if you're brand new and you've never done the POTS e-commerce program, join our Discord. You can definitely help out Intact Global and also POTS as well. So check that out on our Discord. All right, and on to the intactivism growth for the week. So last week, Bloodstained Men was at 6,698 followers. This week, Bloodstained Men is at 6,768 followers. That is an amazing 70% gain, or a staggering 1.05% gain. Closing out the new year with impressive growth. That is awesome. Hype train for Bloodstained Men. This has been super awesome. I don't think Bloodstained Men has ever had that huge of a gain before. This is the second week in a row Bloodstained men gain followers. The trend has reversed in my book. This is awesome. Alright guys, what an awesome way to end the news. Please like and subscribe to get this out to more people. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Happy New Year, everybody. Bye!
A special shout out to our coffee supporters.